Welcome back to the Wednesday live stream. Man, got a few interesting topics of discussion today. Once Bone Breaking Action tunes in for today, not a very long live stream, guys. Hey, what's up, BBA?
What's going on?
Not much, bud. So I was just saying that I have a few topics of discussion, not some big, huge, major topics or anything like that, but should be a fun topic to take us through the next hour or so.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so I was thinking, yesterday was Veterans Day, man,
Mhm.
and I didn't even like. It didn't occur to me until Steven actually reached out to me and wished me Happy Veterans Day. I'm like, oh damn, dude, that's awesome! Like, that was incredible. Not only have someone think about me that way, but like I was looking at the calendar, I didn't even notice that it was Veterans Day,
Uh-huh.
and I came across this TikTok today, and this one dude was like freaking out. Like it was a reaction video. And this dude was freaking out like, if you've never deployed before, you're not an effing veteran in my eyes. I'm like, dude, calm your tits. It's not that big of a freaking deal. Uh, so I kind of like I want to recap. I want to back up a little bit. When in the army, if you're 17 years old, you could go to basic training. So there are a couple of people that I was in Gerald TC with, in between junior year and senior year of high school. They actually went to basic training. So when they came back senior year, they obviously went to basic, and then right after high school graduation, they'd leave and go to AIT and complete their training. So at some point during the school year, probably in November, probably during Veterans Day or something, we were having an assembly, and I don't know what I don't remember what it was about. This was like 2003, maybe. So it was going on now, and someone was on stage. They're asking, "So, are there any veterans out there?" And I'm assuming they were asking all of the teachers and the staff and everything out there. I was late. Bum shadows wouldn't stop talking. Yeah, I was catching Bum Shadows live stream at the end there myself. Hey, what's up, Dwayne? What's happening, buddy?
I forgot about this pre-game thing you're talking about.
Yeah, it's fine.
Potters.
Anyways, so they were asking if there's any veterans out there, and so one of the girls, damn, her name was Antoinette. So she raised her hand like, "I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran." And you know what? Yeah, she wasn't wrong. I mean, she was like 17 years old. She was like a high school senior. I mean, she wasn't lying. I mean, she technically was a veteran because what is a veteran? A veteran is basically any service member. So this guy that was bitching and crying, getting his titties all up in a damn bunch because, in his eyes, a veteran is basically a combat veteran, and some people that's what they're breaking it down. A veteran is a service member, anyone that's actively served, or a combat veteran, anyone that's served overseas. But you you could just simply break it down as a veteran is anyone that's ever raised their right hand and has sworn oath to serve and protect. That or basically that's it. To follow the orders of the President of the United States. That's all it boils down to. So you could call yourself, a veteran. You could call yourself a combat veteran, but again, by calling yourself a combat veteran, you're just adding extra verbiage to it. A veteran is a veteran one way or another. So I don't know if there's any service members, prior service in the comments or in the who are in the viewership, but if anyone out there has any take on it, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts because I mean that's my take on it. I just thought it was interesting and something I wanted to bring up personally because, like I said, I just thought this guy was making too much of a deal on it. But for me, as a soldier, I mean, when we first got to our duty station, like I said it way back when we first got to Fort Hood, the 589th Brigade Support Battalion was a brand new stand up unit. I mean, there were like 5 people in the damn unit, man. uh, like we there over the course of the next several months. I mean, we had people coming in to the unit, building the unit up from like literally like 5 people to hundreds of people from Alpha Company, HHC, Bravo Company, Charlie Company, and so forth. So we went from like a handful of people to hundreds over the course of the month until we finally deployed in December of 2005. But uh, the whole point of getting there, it was all about getting that patch on your right shoulder, man. And I feel like anybody that's deployed post 2001 or anyone that's been, signing up or been in the military post 2001, it was kind of hard not to go on deployment at some point. And if you were in the military post 2001 and you don't have 2, 3, 4 combat patches, I mean, that's kind of an oddball. So, but it's happened. I mean, there were a lot of majors, lieutenant colonels that I've come across that didn't have a combat patch. So, I mean, it's not unheard of. I'm going to go through some of these comments before I fall too far back. All right. Just found out the other day that Hercules was a veteran, served 3 years in the Air Force, and was buried with military. Oh, that's pretty cool. Damn, he's passed. Well, yeah, I think a lot of those darn LGN guys, and to me, it's sad you got to refer to them as the LGN guys, but a good chunk of those dudes. When you look at your LGN wall, a good chunk of those dudes. I think there's only like what 20 guys, maybe less than that, that are actually on among the original LGN releases that are actually still alive today. I think 20 is probably pushing it. My take on it is shit. Why is my take on it shit, Abdul? You gotta be a little bit more specific than just saying your take is shit. Medical veteran sounds like a mean way of saying you had to sew them back together. The internet is weird. His opinion is basically is a veteran because they are a veteran. I don't understand what that means.
I don't know.
Was a veteran is a veteran because they are a veteran. I don't understand that.
I don't understand that, but it seems like it makes sense.
I mean, that's the kind of thing where I think you got to be like high on acid or something to understand that. I mean, no offense, but that's I don't
Yeah.
know. That just it doesn't make sense to me.
I
Maybe
almost understand it, and I'm halfway gone with this, so maybe that makes sense why I halfway understand it.
I mean
I got a big fat squash
maybe
joint.
maybe if you like rewords it, it would make more sense. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like a quack. If it looked like I don't know. It's just if you are, you are, and you are, something like that.
Let's see. The cat is displeased with your decisions. All right. Does serving in neighborhood watch for 2 years get me? I don't know what that even means. Uh, that pallbearer was an actual funeral director. Was he? Was he really?
That dude wrote again. I think it was the same dude. He explained himself better, but it's like I had a friend that was in Vietnam and he didn't do nothing but was a cook, but he was just as important as anybody else.
Yeah.
He's still a veteran, even though he was just a fucking cook that, and that's all he fucking did, whatever the fuck, you know?
Yeah. And the guy that was reacting, he basically said the same thing. he's never referred to himself as anything other. He's never referred to himself as, combat veteran. He just looked at himself as a veteran, right? So, like the dude that was on, like the guy that he was reacting to that was bitching because I'm gonna call it guy A, the guy that was bitching that unless you've served, you're not a veteran. False. Anybody that served is a veteran. It doesn't matter if you've gone to a combat zone or not. If you've served, you are a veteran. Plain and simple. And I used my friend from high school. Uh, all she did was go to basic training. I mean, technically, she didn't even graduate school yet. She didn't even graduate AIT. So, I mean, she could have failed AIT and technically, so she didn't even make it to her duty station. So, but I would still classify her in that term. I would still classify her as a veteran because she at least graduated basic training. So to finish BCT, that was fine. That to me is enough. Let's see. Let's
I'm a
go this
veteran
way.
of the mean streets of Pueblo, Colorado. There's a war out there right now.
Let's go the right. It looks like uh oh man. uh
A lot of wrestling talk.
okay.
The wrestling talk is good. You know what? Last night I watched, I don't know what Royal Rumble it was. I watched like 91 Royal Rumble or one of the 90s, early 90s Royal Rumbles. And
Yeah.
Paul Roma was awesome, man. I didn't realize how awesome Paul Roma was as a wrestler as a kid. But then, and then Saba Simba came out, and I was like, you know what? That Saba Simba was so stupid, but if it wasn't Tony Atlas and we didn't know it was Tony Atlas,
Yeah.
would that gimmick have worked? And I was thinking that might be a cool retro for somebody to make Saba Simba. And then I was thinking, what if Saba Simba did get over and it was like kind of cool? Because like when I saw it when I was a kid, it was completely dumb. But last night he seemed like a cool character. And then what if you have been around for a while and then turned heel and you've been like this crazy African warrior? That gimmick could have worked.
It was
And it'd be
too
a cool retro since they make everybody else.
to me it was too much of a Kamala ripoff. So
Mhm.
even as a kid, I didn't like that. So that's the reason I wouldn't go for that myself. But
Hey, have you ever seen when it was in Memphis wrestling when Uncle Elmer, before he was Uncle Elmer, he was like Kamala #2, and he came out there with Kamala and was painted up like Kamala. He was just a
I
big
didn't
old
see it.
fat white Kamala.
I didn't
Have
see
you ever
that, but
seen
that's
that?
funny. I haven't seen that. I gotta look that up
Yeah,
now.
yeah, that's something fun to watch.
Oh man, that is hilarious.
Man, I was
Oh
thinking about that earlier. I was messaging you earlier for a conversation, or whatever. Is there a like Uncle Elmer in my head? Uncle Elmer should have been an LGN. Is there somebody that would be a good who could be a good LGN that they never came out with, and or maybe even who would be a good retro they never came out with?
I mean, I know a lot of people they're always talking about obviously Bob Backlund is always like the number one go-to answer, or Pedro Morales is always like a go-to answer.
Yeah, I
And
always say Pedro Morales.
and I mean, who else is? I mean, obviously
I
the
didn't even like
89.
Pedro Morales, but I think he had the Intercontinental belt and the tag belt at the same time, and he was like an important part of it all back then.
Yeah, and now the guys that you're getting from Big Rubber guys. So I mean, do you even need them anymore? Now, like guys like Brainbusters, or other guys from like '89.
Those
Guys that you got.
brainbusters, sorry, those brainbuster things there are pretty cool. All right, Frank, all the coffin.
Yeah, you're good. So like, guys that you would have gotten from not just Big Rubber guys, but the Grand Toys release, right? So you're talking like Smash and Barbarian, for example, or how about later on Legion of Doom? Would that have possibly been good? Bushwhackers, Brother Love type of deal. So, I mean, what if you backtracked to '83, or how about pre '84? Uh, pre '84. or in '84, but just not the first five guys. That's why you're talking Morales and Bob Backlund around that time frame. So uh, that's why
Bob
the
Backlund's cool, but as a kid, because I'm like, oh, I started watching wrestling right before like Hulkmania took off and stuff. You know what I mean? And so when LGNs came out, like, yeah, Bob Backlund's a good one, but as a kid that watched wrestling and at the time of rock and wrestling and all that good stuff, Bob Backlund really didn't matter to us,
yeah.
which is
You
a
know what?
shame. He should have, but he didn't.
You know who I like only because I really don't know anything about the character, to be honest, or at least not a lot. I just like his outfit. Wahoo McDaniel. I just
He was
like
cool.
I just like the whole Tatanka
Uh-huh.
Native American gimmick thing.
Uh-huh.
So the whole headdress and all that. I just like that aspect. So you saw the whole Tatanka accessories that I got from the
Uh-huh.
customized replay. So something like that on an LJN figure, I think would look amazing. So that's why I think a figure like that would have been really really cool, especially if it comes out today with a real company and not necessarily
Oh
just
yeah,
a
that would be
custom
fucking
figure.
cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
See, Billy here says there wouldn't be a difference between a medical veteran or a combat veteran. You technically serve together. I feel a veteran is more respectful. Yeah, a veteran. I mean, a combat veteran and a veteran in general, and or a combat medic. I mean, to me, combat medic, same thing. I mean, to me, the term veteran applies across the board, whether you're deployed or not. That's why I don't refer to myself as a combat veteran. I just say veteran. It's I served in the army. That's all I have to say. Um, People don't need to know that. Hey, I went to Iraq. I mean, if anybody asks, yeah. Have you ever deployed? Sure. Um, once I got out of the army, I continued serving. Went overseas to Afghanistan for several years as a contractor, and of course, I spent multiple years back in Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, Kuwait, obviously contracting afterwards. So obviously, I've talked about that for years on my channel when I talk about contracting work. Um, I mean, I did a whole segment last year during my real chat videos where I kind of discussed all of this. I went like week by week. I was talking about military service, and then after military service, I kind of segued into contracting work. And those real chat videos, those were a lot of fun to do. But I mean, I could only talk about that for so much, right? So every week I did those videos, and that lasted for a couple months until I ran out of things to talk about. But if you guys ever get the opportunity, you want to go back and kind of hear that history, I mean those real chat videos, I think were probably something you might be interested in. All right. Percy Pringle, Paul Bear was a vet, served 4 years in the Air Force. Yeah, I think I heard that too. Funeral director by trade. That's awesome. That's really cool. You got a demolition shirt on?
Oh
I,
yeah, you probably seen it before. Well, I can't see what's going on around here. Oh,
that's
that's a
pretty
good
badass.
demolition shirt. Look, you see it? They got weapons and shit.
Oh, that's awesome, man. All I saw was like the black part, so I didn't really wasn't able to make that part out. And that's a good eye right there. uh, after his
Butters.
first,
Well, I'm not pulling him up, but he's got his demolition collar on today too.
let's see, we got here. I met a combat vet that hated civilians to the point made me wonder why the military don't just keep them for good. Oh man. Top ad for Tony Atlas having to I think he hated that gimmick, that symbol gimmick.
Yeah, and people can say it's racist, but it didn't have to be racist. But yeah, Tony Atlas deserved better treatment than that. But now he's kind of a weirdo, but whatever.
I mean, by today's standards, I mean, people would probably look at that and think it was, but I mean, in the '90s, was anybody complaining
Right,
about
right,
that?
right. It might have been a little bit, but I don't know. But you know what? He could have fucking just made it work. Or maybe if it wasn't him, it would have worked. And it could have been a badass African warrior that fucking used to fight lions. Now he's in the WWF. You know what I mean?
uh, saying that's Tony, or Heenan immediately threw the Simba gimmick, saying that's Tony Atlas.
Maybe we should since we're running out of things with these live streams and shit. 'Cause I was thinking this last night because I was thinking about pulling out the whole Bone Breaker gimmick and commentating over a Rumble and do a little watch along, you know. But
Yeah.
maybe me and you could do a little watch along on these Wednesdays, and we could just tell everybody, all right, and we'll do it too, you know. YouTube has great old school wrestling on there right now, like
Yeah.
different pay per views and shit. So we could just take a pay per view and be like, all right, Wednesday, me and you're gonna be watching this and talking as we're watching it, and then the people can watch it, and we can all chat and watch an old pay per view. You know?
You know that one Wednesday I was
Oh, that was
airing,
great.
what was it, the '89 Royal Rumble, I think I was airing, and I got
Yeah, that
almost
was fun.
900 views on that video. And it was running for like over 50 minutes, like 52 minutes or something. And I was like,
Yeah.
deep, the damn quality on that was shit. But like people were tuning in like in droves to watch that.
I can't
And I'm
believe we
like,
made it that far.
I was surprised myself. And then once I got to like 30, 40 minutes, I'm like, okay, this is gonna work. And like 52 minutes in, I got a message like, oh, the video just ended. I'm like, what, really? I looked at my thing, it was still going, and like about 5, 10 seconds later, it cut out. I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm like, damn. But I
But
was
if we didn't have the sound on and stuff, we could just have something that we could all be talking about together and shit as shit pops up. You mean we could just be like, oh, there's what's his face. I remember
so
this and that.
so Irish fella when he does his watch alongs, like he has, like this right here, and he has his TV in
Who?
the background, and he just kind of like describes what's happening in the match. So
Who?
that's Irish fella.
Okay.
So if anything, we might have to kind of do the same thing type of deal.
Yeah,
And
just be something to go to here and there and stuff, you know?
yeah, and they've been commenting on old WF 80s. Yeah, I've seen their videos too. OVP, such a great song, Demolition.
Yeah, Demolition is a great song.
What's up, Matt? What's going on, man? Joel Ray Matt. I love that name. That is awesome. uh, 3 legs. Thought the chat was broken. uh, then a badass warrior. Mm,
I think it'd be cool if me, you, and Bum Shadows all came up here and did the threesome.
giggity.
I like Bum Shadows, man. He sure makes me want to start doing my shit again. I don't got time to do my shit, you know, but he makes
Yeah.
me want to, man.
Yeah, man, I can't even be mad at that last comment.
Like, keep your kids away from these two. Keep your fucking kids away from me, huh? There's this prank phone call guy. I love this prank phone call guy. Every night I fall asleep to the snowplow show. It's the awesomest thing on YouTube. And so he'll be doing prank calls, and the people's kids will be in the back, and
Yeah.
then he'll be like talking about their cable bill or whatever, and he'll be like, "Did you tell that kid in the background to shut the fuck up?" Like out of nowhere, people get all mad. It's great.
Bum Shadow's like, love the threesome idea. And I'm like, giggity. Mm.
We'll bring zebra cakes and lube.
Oh, I've been wanting to ask about this. I want to see other people's thought process, because I think that people that think this way are assholes. Well, not assholes. Maybe that's being unfair. But clowns, no, wrong verbiage. But what's your point of view on this? All right. So the person that made this video, oh, just because I was born in the 2000s does not mean I'm not a 90s baby. I'm like, what? That's like saying if I was born in 1993, I'm not an 80s baby. Just because I was born in 1985, I'm not a 70s baby. Or if I was born 1972, I'm not a 60s baby. I'm like, what the hell are you trying to that's stupid as hell. What they're trying to say is, oh, well, they were born in 2002 and they grew up watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Family Matters and I don't know, The Simpsons and basically all your 90s TV shows. Got it. Just because you watch these 90s shows does not mean you're a 90s kid. You got to be born in the 90s to be a 90s baby, and or you got to be born in the 80s to be an 80s baby, right? Now, here's where it becomes kind of difficult, right? Now, let's say you're born December 31st, 1989. Are you still classified as an 80s baby? Now, me, I say yes. Technically. Technically, you are still an 80s baby. But are
If
you
you're born
really?
when?
If you're born December 31st, 1989.
Yeah,
Technic
technically you
technic
are.
Technically, you're still an 80s baby, but you don't have any memories or know-how of the 80s. You don't I mean, even if you're born in like January 1st of 87, I mean, you don't have I mean, 3 years of living in the 80s, you still don't have any know-how of the 80s, how it
You're
operated.
still catching some things though, you know?
But like anyone that's like saying, "Oh, well, I was born in the 2000s and I'm a 90s baby." No, you're not. Like that is so frustrating, right? So
No. It
I just
probably
want to
boils down more to if you're Generation X or a millennial or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But technically you are an 80s or a 90s whenever you're born, you know?
So I just want to kind of see what other people think about, that topic. How they feel about that. Then after the threesome, you can host a live stream. Oh man, that is awesome. I'm thinking during. Oh, that is so good. I used to dance with the name Zebra Cakes. Got me through college. Oh, that is amazing. I'm offended now. Shoot.
I just skipped to the very bottom, but this dude writes Papa Shango needs to return. Um like just a little interesting fact. Kofi Kofi Kingston, not Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods,
Yeah.
when he first came, he wanted to do Papa Shango and be like shot Papa Shango's fucking kid and all that. And
Yeah.
they had to paint a costume for him, but then they just didn't do it, you know? I
That's a
also
shame.
saw when they were gonna bring Papa Shango back in the Attitude Era, and they had they were gonna paint his face like a more updated version of Papa Shango, and he was gonna come back in the Attitude Era, and it was
Yeah.
awesome looking.
Mm. Well, you guys know how I feel about Papa Shango, man. That's one of my favorite characters. Love the gimmick. I mean, I love the whole witch doctor thing. So I think that would have been pretty damn cool. And hey, I'm already seeing my numbers go up. So hey, I'm happy for it. uh, hey, maybe with that, I won't have to sell feet pics on OnlyFans now. Hey, what's going on, Ross? Guess what I got today? Little Debbie's Christmas tree cakes, coffee creamer. Oh, that's awesome. They do have coffee creamer of Little Debbie's, don't they? That's pretty damn cool. Mm.
There's a lot going on in those chat.
It's the first time I've ever seen it and had to get it. And damn, I think it's time to get a new a new grocery order. No, man, but shoot, like every time we get grocery orders, like my wife wants to get this full on list ordered. Like she never wants to go out. She wants to get everything delivered. I hate that. I'm like, dude, let's go to the grocery store. Let's go through the aisles, pick the stuff up that we need. She wants to have everything delivered. Fine. Delivered. Packed away. But then she wants to spend the next month ordering DoorDash. What the hell did we just spend $350 on damn delivery if you're gonna order DoorDash every damn day of the week? So it drives me
DoorDash
nuts.
is so expensive, dude.
Yeah. And so I'm like, dude, I just want to go to freaking Aldi, like get like strawberries and grapes and the freaking pills I'm on, I don't get hungry ever. So like I just want to eat fruit. Like I'm a damn handful of grapes will freaking keep me full the entire day. So uh like literally I could probably live on $50 worth of food a month if I was living by myself. So I really don't need all this stuff. Right now she's trying to fight me on ordering Chinese food. I'm like, dude, I don't want no damn Chinese food. Okay. You want to
Uh,
order a big ass bowl of I don't know, chow mein or lo mein or what the hell it's called. I'm like, what? I don't eat this damn noodles. I don't eat that crap. Uh, chicken. Okay, I like orange chicken. Fine, but whatever. I love shrimp fried rice, but I mean, I've been like, I don't want to say allergic, but I've been having like my lips been starting to boil up the last 10, 15 years. So like, I can't eat that stuff anymore. Like lobster and shrimp,
girls,
but it makes me
girls
sick
love
now.
Chinese food. A lot of people do,
So,
but all girls do. I don't like that stuff.
so I don't, I'm not a fan of having Chinese food anymore. And I'm like, stop it. And at like $60, $70 every time, I'm like, no. How about let's make the damn food? Let's make the damn chicken and vegetables that we have in the damn freezer already. But like I said, I can live very affordable if I was by myself. Like when I was in Kuwait, oh man, I when I was in 2010, my first contracting job in Kuwait, like when I first got there, I was living in a hotel first couple days before they moved me to my first apartment, and they had like these little prepackaged croissants. I swear to God, like for the first 2 or 3 days I was in my apartment, all I had was like these little individual croissants, and I had like one croissant a day, and like I was living on those suckers, or like the little basket of fruit that they gave you in the hotel. Like I was just living on that crap. So when I got to my apartment and finally started working at the warehouse, and I'd go to the PX and I'd buy my groceries, man, I'd buy like sandwiches and hot dogs and uh, hot pockets. So I'd make like $30. I'd make like $30 last me an entire month. And shoot, I stretched that sucker out and I made that last me for like 4 months. I was out in Kuwait. And it was a struggle, but damn, it worked. It worked for me. Now this was 2010, mind you. And a box of freaking hot pockets were like a buck 50. So I mean that damn box of hot pockets today would be like five freaking dollars. But I mean I'd like to go back to those days because when the
You
damn
know, my stuff
affordability.
there too, man. The groceries are expensive, and then I get my little Walmart and I get my list. And then when I click deliver it or whatever, it goes way up.
Yeah.
I'll get like it'll be like 60, and then it turns to 90 all easier. I don't know, something like that. It goes up fast.
I mean, is that like taxes or something being added onto it or something? Or
Just a delivery charge, and then they automatically put the tip on there. And I don't know. I don't take the tip off.
yeah. Shoot.
They've been forgetting a bunch of my items the last like 3 times. It hasn't been very good lately.
You know, I like there's a Walmart, there's a darn Kroger, and there's like an Aldi, all within like the same. I don't know, like within a couple of blocks of each other. And my wife, she just gets Walmart delivery. but I mean, we got to start going to Aldi. I like the fruit selection at Aldi better. I think their fruit lasts longer. Like it doesn't spoil as quickly. And I don't
And
know.
it's better
I'd
to
rather
see what you're getting and pick out what you're getting and be there and be getting your pick, you know?
exactly. That's why I like to shop in person. And you could physically see in your cart what you have, and that way you're not overspending. You're not grabbing too much. But like when we get our stuff and we like, damn, why the hell we order so damn much? And you're not filling up your damn pantry. You're not filling up your icebox with too much crap. So, but damn, this would be a good conversation for like the damn MRE conversation that Bum Shadows and I had on Monday. But and I need to like we need to start. I need to start like serving my wife some damn MREs every day.
See, everything's so expensive. I fucking I feed butter as regular dog food, but I always put like sardines and eggs and blueberries or whatever like in it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll order groceries and I'll get like $100 worth of stuff. You know what I mean? And then I look at the list and it's like it's all just butter stuff. And then there's some like cookies for me and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, my freaking animals. I've been telling my wife this for 20 years. They freaking a lot of time they eat better than I do. I remember back in our first apartment back in 2005. Like I'm my wife. She serves me this bowl of like macaroni and cheese, man, and I'm looking at this damn can of food that my wife had for our cat Missy at the time. And I don't remember what the hell was on the ingredients, but I'm looking at like steak, potatoes, veg, whatever the hell was on the damn. I'm like, I've got a damn bowl of macaroni and cheese. I mean, this is my dinner. I just got off work. Uh, a soldier, Fort Hood. I just got off work. My wife was serving me a damn bowl of macaroni and cheese. This damn cat is eating fucking steak and potatoes. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this picture? I looked at this. I'm like, this fucking cat's eating better than I do. My wife laughed her ass off at that, but it's true. 20 years later, these damn cats are still eating better than I do. It seems like every 4 or 5 days, we're getting a damn Chewy box in full of goddamn cat food and treats and snacks and stuff. I'm like, can you stop ordering this stuff? Oh, it's on auto order. Can you
Uh,
take this crap off or auto order? God
uh,
damn. Let's see what we got here.
yeah, it's
Brusque
good
says,
that Pops was better, man. That video made me sad when he's fucking all drugged up and
yeah,
walking. Like I know it's supposed to be funny, and like I guess it is, but it
yeah.
just made me sad.
Oh yeah,
I'm
he
just an
was high as
animal
a
lover,
kite.
dude. I don't even like cats, but I don't want no cat to hurt or suffer or nothing like that. You know.
Yeah,
At least Fox has a cool tail, looking like a lion and all that.
he wasn't in pain. He at that point he was just high as a kite,
I
and
know
that
he's
was
not no pain and it's all good, but it still just hurts my heart.
yeah, that was just too damn funny not to share it to everybody though.
Oh yeah. Before I knew it was up, I told you that you should have recorded it.
Let's see if you knew that case started. So born in '85, you're an '80s baby and a '90s kid. Born in '95, you are a 2000s kid. So that's kind of I don't want to say I necessarily disagree. I kind of see where you're coming from. So Brosco is saying like if you're born in '95, you're a 2000s kid. So in that thing, like me, I was born in '85, but I still consider myself to be an '80s kid because February of '85, round it up, we'll call it, still at the beginning of '85, right? So I still could say I experienced half of the '80s. So I could still say I experienced a good portion of the '80s. So I still had a general idea of what the '80s was like. But if this person was born, January of 1990, they can't say that they're an '80s baby. That would be insane. If they're born December of '89, they're still technically a '80s baby, but they just don't have those memories or anything. But this person who was born, let's say January of 2000, claiming to be a '90s baby, that's stupid. That's what I have issues with.
I was born in '76, and I'm totally an '80s kid because I was born in '76, and I fucking but I grew up with garbage pail kids and the A team and all the good '80s fucking stuff. Man, all the good stuff.
I mean, you're a '70s baby who's growing up in the '80s, so that's how I look at it. I'm an '80s baby growing up in the '90s.
Uh,
Uh,
the only thing I remember from the '70s is that little fucking spinner thing you sit on when you were a baby and you spin it around.
what about the being spun around?
That's the only thing I remember from the '70s is having a little baby
Mm.
toy that you set and spin around on.
Oh yeah,
People
the little
that know the
it's called
'70s
that
know, yeah,
system.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You said, actually, I think we still had those for a long time. I
uh-huh.
remember, like, me and my siblings, we used to sit on that little sucker two at a time. You sit down, spin the
I
little wheel.
remember as a little baby, it was from the '70s. It was a hard ass Batman mask, and it was just like thick, hard plastic, and it would like hurt to put on and all that. And I always
Yeah,
think about that mask, and it's like, why would they make a mask out of some hard plastic for like a little tiny kid?
yeah. They're actually selling those damn things on like eBay, and those darn things are actually selling for like hefty prices.
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
just
gonna
saw
look it up.
I saw that on Facebook. People were like
And
really
see if
into
it's
the
like the same one I had.
80s and 90s stuff. Yeah, I was like, what if I'm a D-Generation X? All right. All right, guys. We're about 19 minutes, 18 minutes away, so I'm not gonna say it this video, but in the future, I'm gonna bring it up though. It's
Bring
too
what
late.
up?
All of the stupid comments, but I'm not gonna say anything in this time around because, like I said, it's gonna be a shorter live stream, so not really, not much of a fuss this time around. Let's see here.
There's a lot of comments, man.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of good people, a lot of good, a lot of communication, which I really enjoy. Little Debbie flavored vodka. I wonder how awesome that would taste. Actually, for some some fudge rounds, maybe some fudge rounds vodka or some I'm trying looking at the boxes right in front of me actually. I never took these boxes off the bed. Because my wife, when I asked her to order me some Little Debbie's, like she ordered every freaking Little Debbie's imaginable. So I thought she was gonna give me like zebra cakes only. No, she got. Well, actually, no. I wanted her to get me all of them because I wanted to do that countdown list. But
I do
I
a
could,
fucking bunch of Timu shopping on it, and on Timu they got like a bunch of different shirts of the zebra cake, but it's like the Christmas tree one.
yeah,
And they're almost cool, but they're not that cool.
yeah. I was gonna order some T-shirts on Temu, and add them to my YouTube shop or whatnot. But then I realized Temu is like cheap quality crap, and why would I do that to my viewers, to my buyers, right? So I'm like, nah, because you buy a shirt
Fucking
on there for like,
Timu ain't bad, dude. Like, so if you're not careful, you can get ripped off. You know what I mean? This, and I don't like to say this because uh like some of my other friends, we were talking about this. Like if you like something, you shouldn't get bootleg version. Like if you
yeah,
like a band or a wrestler, like you shouldn't get the bootleg shit because you want to support what you like and shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But this demolition shirt that is so awesome. This is from Timmy, man.
But like, I mean, I look at this way. Look, let's say I get on Temu, right, and I want to sell 30 shirts. Watty's channel exclusive T-shirt or whatever, and a shirt costs $15. I don't know, throw out a price. Okay, well, in order to make a profit, I gotta sell it for $30. I don't want to sell a damn T-shirt for $30.
I'm gonna
And
get t-shirt from Timmy one day. I'm gonna get Bone Breaker shirts. I'm gonna buy them for $6 and sell them to you guys for like 15, 20.
And you know, a $15 shirt, that's fine. Like that. I think a $15 shirt is reasonable. But I got the prices I was looking at for the shirts that I wanted. Like I wanted like a nice cotton large shirt, right? And the prices I was looking at, they were around $15 for a cotton T-shirt.
On
Or
Temu?
yeah, was it cotton or was it no? It was cotton. You could go for like the polyester shirts for around $10 to $12, but I think the cotton are the ones that people really want. So because cotton reminds people of like the early '80s t-shirts, right? The better quality. So I'm like, okay, let me go with the cotton shirts. But I ain't paying $15 for a damn t-shirt plus shipping. So I mean, you're gonna have to get it up there. What 15? So like what 30, $40 for a damn t-shirt? I'm gonna get the hell out of here. No. So
Look, I want
there's
to say
gotta be
real
other
quick while
ways.
we're talking about all this. My homie, Real Juggalo, just popped up. I don't know if
Yeah.
he just heard me because I was totally saying support the band that you like or the wrestler that you like and buy their stuff and don't buy bootleg stuff. Like
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%. And my homie right here, Real Juggalo, talked about it a while ago and stuff. And yeah, I just mentioned that because I totally believe in that. I was talking about my Kenny Demolition shirt and yeah, you should buy straight from the people, not buy bootleg shit. That's the PSA for the day. But it's just funny that he popped up because when I said whatever I was saying, I was thinking about him.
So L was talking about the wrestling tees, and I know Bump Shadows was also bringing that up on his channel as well in one of his posts about the GI Joe style figures, the 4 pack. I saw those today. 3 points of articulation had that up on one of their posts as well, and I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm out of the game. I don't know if I'm going to be collecting anymore. At
Who had
least
what?
the
What were you
GI Joe
saying?
style from the
Oh,
wrestling
I saw
team.
those today. Yeah. Well, I've seen some of them before, but I saw like more today.
Rush sucks. I don't want anyone to. And I think isn't Rush collectibles? Aren't they coming out with? Are finally coming out with the damn Spellbinder figure, man? After like what is it, a year and a half now? I just want that. Not only do I want that damn Spellbinder, but I just want that damn NES Pro Wrestling 3 pack to come out already, so I can just wash my hands and be done with that already.
I love the NES 3 pack and oh yeah, the Spellbinder. Everybody likes Spellbinder. I don't even fucking like the figure. I thought that Spellbinder shit was dumb as fuck.
I mean, I don't care for it. I just bought it because it was part of the series, and I just wanted to
Uh,
complete the series. But I mean, I'm not going to complete the series because I'm not buying any more from Rush. I mean, I'm done. Uh, I'm pretty much done with most lines. Zombie is out. Rush is out. I will still pick up KWK, but it's got to be limited. Grapples and gimmicks, I feel the same way. It's got to be limited. And for the most part, I think I'm pretty much done with grapplers. Latuni, I'm still gonna get my stuff here and there. I'm getting big rubber guys from time to time, of course. I have to, but I'm probably gonna limit myself to one purchase instead of two. And other than that, I mean, Mattel, I'll get my pickups here and there, but other than that, I don't think I'm gonna be buying anymore.
hey,
Um,
have you opened up any of those new Mattel LGNs? Have you opened them up?
the only one I've opened was Hogan, and I
Is
kind
it
of
how is it heavier than the other Hogan? Is it lighter than the other Hogan? How does it feel?
it feels identical. I mean, it has a
Yeah.
decent smell to it. It feels identical. The color is a little bit off, but if you uh if you actually look at the picture, actually Michael Mikey Mojo off eBay, he actually sent me a picture of a prototype of the original LJN. And if you actually look at the original Mattel LJN compared to the prototype, they look identical. So you look at that $75,000 LJN prototype that they have listed on eBay, and then you look at this $25 Target exclusive, and you couldn't tell the two apart. And it's like, damn, how the tides have turned, how they've come down in price.
When I was a kid, I loved my LGMs. You know what I mean? When I was a kid, I always thought those. I'd see other kids just slam them on the concrete to make them bounce and shit. I always thought that was dumb. Could these
Yeah.
new LGMs take a beating like that?
No, I
I'm
don't think
asking all
so.
this because I know they're hollow and stuff. So could they take a beating like that without
I,
breaking?
I don't think so. It's sort of a it's not rubber. It's more of a plastic-ish feel. Like it's still rubbery, but it's not the full plastic you got from the original LJNs or full rubber, the full rubber. If you actually see photos, they actually are coming apart. Um, I've
Really?
actually, we were all seeing these photos of Logan Paul coming apart,
I
and
haven't seen that.
yeah, Latuni, he's actually done reviews where where he's got the prototype where the Hogan comes apart into two pieces.
So
Dusty
I've
Rhodes
seen
comes
that.
apart.
I've seen it apart. You know.
Yeah. So that they're actually hollow. They're actually hollow pieces.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
was wondering about the weight and the if they
oh
could
man,
take a
this is
beating.
good.
It poops somehow. That's magic.
Damn, that's pretty cool. Whoever did that. Hey, do that
Mhm.
again. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, somebody else did that. You didn't do that.
No, I don't know how to do that. That's awesome though.
Oh, really? That's pretty crazy that somebody did that.
Next time, give me a melon. That is so cool though.
I've never seen that on a live stream before.
Nah, sometimes folks will put like little rabbit ears or put like a dog face on or something. I think that's pretty nifty.
Yeah, on themselves and shit.
Indian food. You know what, Elle? That's what we need to get. She needs to lay off the damn Chinese food. She needs to order for some Indian food though. Normally I'll ask her for like either a Syrian food or some Greek food or something. Now that's just good, you know. Either get some gyros or something. I mean, I could go for some gyros, but let's see what we got here. Dang it! Yeah, I'm tried like monkey flip in the sky. I want it all. Thai place. Actually, I don't think we have Thai. I'm pretty sure there's a Thai restaurant, but I haven't seen any around here. Diarrhea pocket. Jim Gaffigan. Hey, what's up, Diorama man? What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, Jim Diorno, that's my boy right there.
All is good. I know their veggies last longer, so I wouldn't be surprised that the fruit does too. Absolutely.
All the professor stuff, my main move would be to stab him in his throat or stomach.
Hey, what's happening, Chris? With that diet, does Butters have some interesting fart?
No, once in a while when he does, it's fucking crazy, but for the most part, he don't.
How's Fox doing now? So he has well he's had well my wife said he had he's had
Parasites, he
pancreatitis.
said.
Pancreatitis and the way that he was acting, like he's been acting weird for a while. Our last boy, Tux, he used to always go in the kitchen in the eat-in area. There's this the little vent on the floor, and he used to always sit on the vent for warmth. And now Fox is doing that same thing. Well, Tux, he used to be healthy as hell, and when he started doing that, acting weird and whatnot, when we finally took him in, oh, he has cancer, end of life, yada yada. So now Fox started doing that. That's got us concerned. Last week, he started doing this whole thing where he's kind of curled up on the floor like so, hands and legs all up in close, not sleeping on the couch, not sleeping on the bed, just kind of like sleeping on the rug, on the carpet, in front of the couch. Started sleeping in front of the bathroom on the carpet. Not really drinking water. He was dehydrated. So he had to be kept overnight for a couple of days in the hospital. Had to get a bunch of tests run on him and whatnot. So he got drugged up. We brought him home a couple days after that. So he was drugged up, had been drugged up when we brought him home for a couple days. We're about a day and a half. He's better now, I think, back to his normal self. So back to hissing at the kittens, but he's also back to sitting on my wife's lap again. When we brought him home, he was back. He was on the bed, sleeping a lot for like a day or two. But he's back downstairs, always on my wife's lap again. So he seems to be doing a lot better, back to normal.
Yeah, that's good.
Hmm. Another great topic with the 80s revolution had a few weeks ago when the 80s actually really ended, and many people said the 90s, in 96, the 80s flavor was finally over.
Yeah, living through everything. That makes sense.
Mm. What, in 1996?
Yeah, 95, 96. It was just all the flavor of the 80s was gone. Then it was Nirvana.
Yeah, kind of feel that way too. Shoot. You know what I gotta do? I gotta kind of go back. I gotta go to Maryland. Like every single time I tune into like one of Kirk's short videos, he's always finding like these freaking crazy awesome like vintage stuff that I would love to have today. And a lot of stuff that I actually would have had if somebody didn't throw them away. Like these wood grain VHS cassette holders or like these bar stools, things like that. I'm like, where the heck are you finding all these things? He's got to have like these antique shops or something, man, because he's finding
Yeah,
all this
there's a
really
lot of
freaking badass
Goodwill
stuff.
shit.
Yeah, and they like I don't find any of that cool ass stuff near me in any of these stores. Like, where are you finding all this badass stuff?
Mm.
Like, I'm like impressed. Like, he's getting all this really amazing things. Oh man, going to the store. Hey, Darren, we'll see you later, bud.
The world was definitely a lot funner back then.
Only bad side, no, actually, no. 96. There, I think there was internet, AOL Messenger, but shoot, man, you had to go into like actual chat rooms and talk to people. I was never on the internet. That was always like my brother's thing, my older brother. He was always on the internet, but that also meant dial up. Every time somebody picked up the phone, you got kicked off the internet. I'm like, that was a freaking pain in the ass. Repo, I haven't been into wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling since probably 96, about 97, early 98. That's probably when I stopped watching wrestling. Around that time, I mean, that's when I really got into baseball. 97 is when I started watching wrestling or started watching baseball more repetitiously. By 98, I became baseball obsessed. So I think wrestling at that point, baseball became my sport of choice.
Do you stay up late or what?
Me, not really.
Yeah,
I mean, usually my wife and I would go to bed around 11, but lately it just seems like we go to bed like random times. It could be as early as 8 o'clock. It could be as late as like 10. But
yeah.
normally, like 11 o'clock would be the time we pretty much turn it in. Aw. Who is this guy?
What's that?
This loser, man. That's what I was talking about.
And
Shit.
I've just been skipping to the bottom here and there.
Uh,
I usually try and keep up with it, but I haven't kept it up too good. Who are you talking about anyway?
I don't know. Some clown up here. Not a big deal. That's okay, man.
Well, I'm nosy. I want to know. I
But
didn't
he
ask
is
you.
actually. I can't really make fun of him. He is right though. It is a friendly stream. So
So I
I
saw that one a while back.
so I do retract that comment. Um, it is friendly for all, but I just kind of took it in a negative way. So I do
I think
retract.
you're.
I do retract that statement.
I think you're way, way back.
Yeah,
It had
I'm
a bunch
pretty
of
sure.
rainbows in it.
I'm pretty sure I'm like 200 comments behind. uh,
Geez, I skipped all the way to the beginning looking for whatever the.
yeah, so
Well, I'm lost in them all. Are you the Cantaloupe Kings?
Mitch sent pumpkin on head. That's a thing. Mitch sent pumpkin on head. That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, you might
I
got
don't know.
like a couple bucks for that or something. I don't even know. I don't know.
You're in the ring, of course. Are you on the Cantaloupe Kings? Are you the Cantaloupe Kings? I don't know what that is.
I don't know
Actually,
either.
I'm not. I'm actually right here. Oh, I'm right at the end. I thought I was like way behind, but I'm not.
Uh,
Is your big brother also a LGN collector? Hey, Browski, are you talking to me, bud, or
I
are you
don't even
talking
know
about?
what that meant either.
Talk about. I guess you talk about my brother. No, none of my siblings, to my knowledge, are any sort of collector. I mean, like I said, man, this is for collecting for me. This is brand spanking new. Like this is just something that I picked up about 4 years ago, and if it wasn't for eBay, like I probably wouldn't have even gotten into collecting. Like because I came home from Syria when I got injured, um, and I created my eBay account because hey, I figured if I was going to be home, I might as well kind of clear out some extra surplus military items that I had in my garage, and like I said, clear out some space, maybe make some money. And by doing so, I was making pretty decent money, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I might as well start buying some stuff for myself because I really haven't bought anything for myself in like 20 years. And it just so happened I bought some things and bought some more stuff, and it just kind of expanded. It just shot out. And then it was no longer just what I was making off selling stuff on eBay. I just kind of started using everything, what I had in savings, what I was making from other stuff. So, um, if I could go back, I wouldn't let myself let it get out of control the way it did. But
The collecting,
what's that?
the
Yeah,
collecting.
collecting. Yeah, I definitely let it. I got way out of hand. Obviously, I mean, there's stuff that part of the collecting phase that I wouldn't have collected. Obviously, like there's a lot of Jack specific stuff that I have, a lot of Mattel stuff that I have that I probably
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
have picked up.
the hell with all those for sure. Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, do I need all of that? Like all the doubles that I bought. I mean, I wouldn't have gone for that stuff, but I mean, all the carded stuff, do I really need all of them? I mean, I probably would have stuck with just the loose stuff. Now, the new things like grapples and gimmicks, like Latuni and maybe Big Rubber Guys, stuff like that. Big Rubber Guys would have been fine with the sliding card backs, Epic Toys with the sliding card backs, Mattel Retros with the sliding card backs. Those would have been fine because you could keep the cards, open them up, display them loose. Those would have been good. But like Hasbro's, LJNs, would I really have needed to open them up, or would I really have needed to buy all the cards? That would probably would have been unnecessary, and I would have saved myself a lot of money by not having to buy those all carded or packaged up. So, and I would have been perfectly ecstatic with what I would have had otherwise. So,
Uh,
yeah.
well,
See,
you got tons of other shit besides the wrestling shit. All the horror stuff.
oh yeah,
You said
and
you made a video with the Stretch Armstrong. I think that's neat.
yep, and in one of my short videos, today's what, Wednesday, so probably I'm thinking maybe Monday. Because I got 5 Ric Flair videos in queue. So today was part 1 Ric Flair. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So probably Monday. I'm probably gonna make one, maybe two Stretch Armstrong videos unless I break them down into individual videos where I talk about each individual figure. Then I'll probably have like anywhere between 5 to 7 Stretch Armstrong videos. But people are constantly sending in special requests of characters they'd like for me to make videos on. So I got like 2 weeks of backlogs of special requests that people that they've sent in. So I got a ton of short videos in queue ready to be posted. And I'm probably gonna put up those Stretch Armstrong figures next week sometime. And so I like to get those out there. And I think Dave, he
Yeah,
also mentioned,
it's a neat odd thing, you know.
yeah, and it's something I had in the '90s, so definitely something I like to showcase. I didn't realize that those guys have been out since like the '70s. I thought
Uh,
it was just originated in the '90s, like when I had them originally. So, and I told the story that when I had the Fetch Armstrong, that when I was young, I buried him, like I gave him an actual funeral. So I always thought that was a pretty freaking funny story to tell.
yeah.
Oh man. Let's see what was this right here.
Yeah, man, usually I try and read these comments, but I'm just probably pretty much relying on you for these things.
Nah, man, like this comment right here, like this is what I'm talking about. Like next week or whenever we do make longer videos, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start banning these type of comments. In the past, I've never said anything or blocked anybody, but in the future, I'm not gonna let this stuff slide in the future.
If I was you, I wouldn't give a damn, but you could always get somebody like Mom Shadows or Fly. I'm just gonna call him Fly back because that PL always confuses me or whatever L.
Yeah,
But him or Mom Shadows, if you gave them one of those blue ranches, then they would just take care of that shit for you.
yeah.
But
But
I don't even think it's bad enough to care. If it's funny, it's funny, and I don't know. Never gave a about the Blue Ranch on my channel when I did lives.
mm, Sabrowski asks, "What was your injury? I never saw one of your military videos." So in June of 21, I was in Syria. Um, so the SF compound that we worked on, we were having a truckload new shipment come in, and so we were downloading a Connex. I think it was I don't know if it was a 20-footer or a 40-footer, but the shipping container, we had to get a crane to lift the Connex off the flatbed truck, and so we had to shimmy our way up the flatbed and up the Connex to get these hooks on the Connex to get the crane to lift it up. Well, my butt wasn't gonna shimmy my way up this damn truck and up this damn Connex, so I'm gonna have the forklift lift my butt up this. Well, being in the military and then contracting, you had jumped on the damn forklift 100 million times. You're not supposed to, but whatever. Like I said, you've done 100 million times. It is what it is. So I'm on the forklift. I'm being lifted up. I have my hands on the forks. I'm going up, up, up. I hit this first little divot, and I kind of like shake a little bit. I lose my footing, and so I falter a little bit. No biggie. I resituate my feet, and I'm getting ready to go back up again. Instead of having my hands flat on the top of the frame, my my middle finger is kind of like so. So just that little piece, just that much. So when the sergeant when he pushed down on the lever, right, um, to lift me back up, my finger gets caught in the damn pulley system. Now I yanked that sucker out fast enough, really quickly, but just not fast enough. When I look down at my finger, I'm like, damn, that freaking machine just ate my finger. Like I literally looked at there, and you just see this part of the finger just kind of flapping in the wind, like a damn flag waving in the wind. Like I really thought that sucker was ripped off. Like I was pissed, scared, nervous, obviously. Uh, all that damn adrenaline, you don't even feel pain. You don't even realize that. Well, you realize what happened. You see all the blood. You see the damn fingers. No, the pain didn't actually kick in until like maybe 10, 15 minutes later. But I would have stayed in Syria and been bandaged up. Would because they actually stitched me up while I was there. So Navy doctors actually stitched me up, and I would have actually stayed there and healed there. I could have worked one hand. I could have worked in the office or something. No, company they insisted on sending my ass back home for that. So I was pissed. That that little freaking you kidding me? You're sending my ass home for that. But today there's still no feeling in the finger. Like you touch that, it's still numb. There's still no feeling. Um, so that's never gonna heal, which sucks. Uh, but yeah, I essentially lost my job for that, and I was home for 6 months, and finally got my job back. Well, they were supposed to have my job back with Lockheed Martin, and they gave up my job to someone else. And so when I went back overseas again, I went back to the subcontractor Acoma, and it was a drastic pay cut with them. So I was no longer with the mother company, Lockheed Martin, subcontractor Acoma, pay cut. It's not what I wanted. They freaking sucked. Horrible, horrible company. Have no problem bad mouthing them because they were just straight trash. Would not work for them ever in my life. So again, normally you don't sit there and complain about a company because what if you work for them again? No intention ever work for them again. So yeah. They do not have my seal of approval one bit. So uh Acoma, not Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin, I would work for again. There's actually a Lockheed Martin here in Louisville, so I wouldn't mind working for Lockheed here in Louisville, but I won't actively search for them. But I mean, I might because retirement is not suiting me very well. Like, I'm actually kind of bored sometimes, and there's only so much housework and stuff you could do while you're home. And I now know why a lot of retirees, have hobbies.
How
A
long
lot,
have you been retired for?
uh, basically since around January of 22.
Oh
So,
fuck, I wouldn't be bored at all.
so I mean, I all that money I've saved over the years, all the money I've worked for, all my retirement pay, all my 401ks. I mean, all that stuff is burnt through because I've been putting
Man,
stuff
dude, I
into the
always
house.
tell you about your fucking toy store. You should get a fucking toy store going.
Yeah.
That'd give you something to do.
Yeah, I mean, there is a local toy store here. I should try to buy them out, but
A local toy store that sells like vintage toys or what?
I think they're more modern. I mean, they got
Yeah.
like a few Hasbro's and LGNs, but like nothing serious.
And then what? And then they just got all the Marvel stuff and stuff like that or what?
Yeah, they sell like GI Joes
Are
and
they big or what? I guess they're big, huh?
no, they got like a small store.
Yeah.
It's like you could walk from the front of the store to the back of the store in like 3 seconds. It's a very small
Uh,
store. Let me see what
I
here.
don't know how a toy store would really do it. I guess it depends on your area, you know. But I see these toy stores on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. No, that wouldn't work either. Like, I'm trying to think of like guys that go into like these stores and kind of like shout them out and whatnot, and like, but like that wouldn't work for me either because like my channel isn't big enough to make that sort of difference for them or anything like that. And there's this the one dude. I don't know if it was no, I think it was Kirk. I think he was the one that told me about this guy. Like he runs like a not a pawn shop. but he has a YouTube channel, and like people come in and they try to sell him stuff, and he'll buy the stuff and he'll resell it on his on like a whatnot or something. But his videos, he gets like 400,000 views on his YouTube channel, just
Uh,
buying stuff on through his pawn store or whatever it is. And I'm like, really? Like I need to do something like that. That looks crazy awesome.
I always think the Toy Store thing because you just said that you're bored and all that. You mean, and then you said before you'd like to have your shit on display somewhere, and like a toy store with your display or whatever your collection, you'd have somewhere to put your collection. Your collection would be there for you, but then you could have your little attraction museum type deal that you want.
Yeah.
Plus, people would be buying shit, and people would be coming to your store because you got this display museum type thing, and then they're buying stuff, and then you can do all kinds of things. And that would be if you lived in a good area. Like I don't know how
Yeah.
big your city is and all that.
Absolutely. And that's why I
And then I think too
contemplate.
about how you would like to start your toy line. Well, since it's so much money, what if you did the toy store and you made so much money, you just had money to throw away on starting a fucking toy line, you know?
And if it wasn't so damn expensive, like if I could downsize instead of doing 500, maybe do 100 pieces, but the cost of goods per individual piece would go up, because
But
I'm ordering less figures though.
I'm saying like
Let's
that toy store thing, because then you have
Yeah,
money to gamble with on some a different project.
yeah,
But step one could be your toy store.
yeah. But I do need to. Oh, speaking of which, I had to go back and hire new contractors for the pool deck. The last guys, I basically called them up and told them, look, you guys are fired. I know I paid you guys in full, but I'm gonna end up having to have to take those guys to court because they suck. Um, the last guys that did my that redid my back door or back patio deck, I rehired them to to fix the backyard, fix the pool deck, and do all the other work because uh, the guys I hired to do it originally, they suck. They've had like 4 months and they haven't even completed, even come close to completing what I needed. And they're doing this crap in waves. And it feels like they're doing this intentionally to kind of like get more money. I mean, I'm like, no, it ain't happening. So, and at one point, when they kind of like last week, when they're like, "Oh, we're gonna lay out that dirt for you, but in order to get to the dirt, we need to take the materials that you have in front of the dirt, and we're gonna load it up on our flatbed, and we're gonna take it back to our warehouse." I'm like, "Motherfucker, no, you're not taking this fucking materials that I paid for and leaving my park. Get the hell out of here." No,
Uh,
that's pretty goddamn scammy. No, I don't think so. I paid you in full, and then you disappeared for 2 months, and you left all this trash and dirt stockpiled for 2 months, never came back. Get the hell out of here. No. Um, I put all my goddamn trust and belief in you, and this is how you fucking no. I think not. So, and then and then he messaged me back like, look, you got to give us an opportunity to try and fix to fix this. I'm like, you had opportunities, no. So when this thing is complete now, this guy's gonna be done in about a week or two. I'm gonna reach out to the guy, be like, "Look, this is what I paid for the new guys to come in and replace it. This is the bill. This is what I want you to recoup to pay me back for. And if you can't do it, then I'm gonna take you to court, but basically, and hopefully, with the guys I just hired, he said he's gonna work with me and actually go to court with me, and we might actually be able to recoup even more than what I'm gonna probably request from him. So, but it's what they built. And it wasn't just a deck, right? It was to build a walkway. It was to lay down sod for the back. It's for the yard, and none of that was accomplished. So there were so many different tasks I had laid out for them. There was to lay out lighting and all this different work. None of this stuff was accomplished. So yeah, they really screwed the pooch on it. But at least
Look,
the
I'm
other
gonna go back
guys.
and read some of this funny stuff. This shit's getting out of hand.
Mm,
No, it's funny though. Look, let me see where we're at. Now this dude is talking all kinds of shit, but there's like fucking it. Some of it's fucking funny as fuck. I was trying not to cuss so much tonight on your stuff, but I said a whole bunch of fuck words just now. Hey, my
yeah.
YouTube channel's a flop, and I think it's because I cuss too much. And I was thinking maybe I'll bring BB back and not do so much cussing,
Mm.
but I ain't gonna sell out either. I don't know. I want to fucking read some of these bullshit because this shit was fucking funny. I don't know, man. And yeah, I can't see because I got this goddamn. I can't see. I'm blind anyway, and then I got this mask on. I can't read the comments with this mask on, but I can wrestle like a motherfucker. So, fuck your fucking mouth. I'm gonna start reading some of these real quick. All right. I want to
Mm.
go back to the good spot, but I can't even find the good spot. I'll just start. They got weird obsessions with sexual predators. That's not really funny, bro. If you can't read that, you need glasses. We got Ray Mysterio. We've heard that before. Man, I don't know. There's a funny one, dude. Someone wrote like the guy with the mask gets stuffed by trans women or something like that. It's fucking funny. Never mind, dude. I'm sorry. It's funny. I really wanted to read it, but there's like two or three of them. But yeah, I'm sorry, man. Never mind, dude. I went on forever about nothing. He cracked my dog as well. Get him off the streets. I wonder what that meant. Because that's funny. Oh yeah, the guy with the mask smokes weed. That made me laugh. And then he started being mean to me.
Mm.
But he still said some funny shit. Whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry for getting off on this tangent over here.
Now I'm just kind of going through the comments myself right now, man.
Yeah, man, because there's a couple funny ones.
You better give.
The guy with the mask loves to get filled up by trans women. That was like one of the funnier ones. There's another one that was pretty funny like that.
You'd get better
Oh yeah, the
material.
guy with the mask thinks Jey Uso is a good wrestler. That was fucking funny. I like the goddamn Usos.
Uh,
But that was a good one right there.
you get
And
better
then he
material
wrote
out
that
of
same guy
guys. I
wrote,
like that.
sorry, no one can be Mr. Pirate. I don't even know what he was talking about before that, what went on before that. But we all know he's talking about Bum Shadows, and that was fucking funny.
Dude, here's a topic of discussion, not wrestling related, not collection related, but it is a very important topic. And I was just kind of like watching this video before the live stream. So, and it's again, here is something that I think it's going to have people on both sides of the argument. So I'm kind of curious, what people think.
Yeah, I might press
So,
buttons and fuck up. Oh, never mind. Go ahead, dude. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you're good. So a mom took an elderly man to court. This elderly man is a war veteran, and he had murdered 3 kids, and I put that in quotes. Murdered. Now these 3 teens with masks and weapons, guns, broke into his home in the middle of the night and was robbing him. And he, in self-defense, now they were robbing him. They fired at him in self-defense. He fired back, killed 2 of them, and the third one eventually died. I don't know if he died while paramedics were working on him or if he died in transit during into the hospital, but they died. The bitch mom actually had the audacity to sue this man, take him to court, and was crying her little boo-boo tears out. Oh, they were only trying to rob you. Are you fucking kidding me? You had the audacity to cry your sad tears out that they were only trying to rob you. Motherfucker, like I will say this a million times. I can be the nicest guy in the world. Motherfucker, if you come into my home and all I have in my pocket is a goddamn dime, and I've got a goddamn machete sitting at my front door, I will do my goddamn best Jason Voorhees impression in the world. I will take that machete and I will swing with all my goddamn might and try to take your goddamn head off if you're trying to goddamn rob me. I don't give a shit who the hell you goddamn are. These three criminals break into his home in the middle of goddamn night and try to rob him. And not only try to rob him, but freaking have the audacity to fire on him. Damn right, he had every goddamn right to fucking shoot back. And how the hell was he supposed to know that they were freaking teenagers? And at the end of the day, the fact that they were teenagers, does that mean a shed of difference? Does that make any difference in the world if they were full-grown adults or if they were kids? Okay,
No, fuck no.
14, 15, 16. Does that make a
Fuck them.
difference if they were 20? Does that make a difference if they were 10 or 12?
12 and up, they're getting slaughtered in my house. Smaller than that, I'll just kick them and let them go.
I mean, those little assholes from Halloween that stole my damn basket of candy.
That was funny though, man. That's what you're supposed to fucking do as a kid.
I'll tell you right now, if I had the opportunity, man, I'm gonna get me a big ass metal boot. I would have gone out there. I would ninja kick the goddamn.
Next year, fucking dress up, buy one of those cool ass golly suits, man, and just stay out there next to the ball. And then when you get some kids like that, just jump out and scare them.
Yeah, that's what. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Getting one of those.
That'd be
those
YouTube gold right there. Yeah, YouTube gold right there.
Shoot.
Get that same one as after you scared him, tell me, I remember you little fat kid that stole that last Halloween. Fly was being funny in here. We got some promos going on in the thing.
All right. Man, I'm way behind on comments again. Shoot.
Yeah, I don't know what went on before this, but Fly wrote, when chat is over, get someone to explain it to you. that was funny. I don't know what he's fucking referring to, but it was a good one anyway. Yeah, the Fly again. I don't know what he's referring to, but he tells whoever, as much as you love incomplete sentences. Tonight was a good time, dude. This chat was a good time tonight. I like this bullshit.
Let's see. The old guy just defended himself. I mean, absolutely. And luckily, the judge, he saw past this freaking boohoo and set the mom straight. Like, hey, why weren't you parenting better? Why the hell didn't you teach your kids right from wrong? Essentially.
Yeah. These motherfuckers are funny, dude.
Like, why are you trying to profit from the death of your children? That's exactly what she was trying to do. I mean, I think two of the boys that died, I think one was like 14, the other was 15, one was 15, the other 16, something like that. They were brothers, and the other one, I don't know if he was a friend or a cousin or something, but the fact that she was trying to profit, not only get this man sent to jail, but also trying to get them profit off him, profit from their deaths. And I'm like, that's ridiculous, right? I mean, why the hell else would you freaking sue somebody? They're criminals. They robbed this man. I mean,
There's so much bullshit in this world today with shit like this. It's out of control, dude. I wouldn't mind. I was going to tell you this. I got so many things in my head, dude. So that new Predator movie is all stupid and a good example of how stupid the world is.
Don't
But
tell me that. I've
besides
been
that, I
wanting to
still
see
want to
that.
say I don't know. I had a bunch of things in my head, but yeah, never mind. But yeah, the new Predator movie that sums up how stupid the world has become with all this garbage. And the criminals, the whole mentality of the world right now, man. It's insane, dude. All the stuff that where criminals are suing the person that the victim and shit, you know what I mean? It's out of hand.
Man, I've been wanting to see the new Predator movie. What's up with the new Predator movie? Why is it so
I've just
bad
been
now?
watching a bunch of reviews. Have you seen any reviews about it?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. Go look at all the reviews on YouTube talking about how it's all woke Disney and now Predator's like a girl movie and I don't know everything about it.
Uh, see the guy with the mask. Why'd you bring the puppy here?
I heard you yelling. Is everything all right?
Everything is fine. What's up?
I heard you yelling all the way downstairs with the door closed.
What was I yelling about?
I don't know, but I heard the word goddamn a lot.
Yeah, probably. Take the cubby
Oh,
with
I
you.
hope it was you and not me.
Cubby.
Take the cubby with you.
No, you're right near the door.
Take the cubby. Go, cubby.
Hi, baby. Hi, Cubby.
Move your bum bum. Thank you.
Love you.
Bye, baby. We gotta make sure I catch everything. That guy in the mask, the sequel. Oh man, it's so good.
I
I
even
like
stopped it on something funny, man, but I think it moved.
I like the comments today, man. Like I'm getting a kick out of all of these. Like this is good commentary today. We need to like make a new movie, like instead of the guy with the iron mask type of deal.
Yeah, I noticed that the green mask gets better than the green mask gets more views than the purple mask. I was thinking that the other day for some reason.
The guy with the mask, featuring Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh man. Oh god.
Flies writing all kinds of bullshit about the joke books and shit. I need to go back and read them, but there's two that were funny, and then it's funny that there's two. Someone was talking about Val Venus has to take a gigantic dump, but would Val Venus would be a cool retro? Do they even have a retro of Val Venus? Has someone made a Val Venus yet? Do you know?
If someone made Val Venus.
Yeah, is there a retro Val Venus out there in the world?
The only
I want to say I've seen one, but I don't know if I'm making it up. I
The
bet
only
you I
Val
saw a
Venus,
drawing.
the only is there? I mean, the only one I'm aware of is the Bendums, the Just Toys Bendums.
Uh huh.
Like I don't know if there's a like Epic Toys or anything like that coming out.
Retro Val Venus that came with a little towel. I would like that.
But I don't think so. Oh man, so we're like a half hour past your point. I
Yeah.
mean, you still good to go, or you want to keep?
I'm gonna go in a minute. Maybe I'll smoke another cigarette or something.
All right.
Gigi style and just showed the fuck up. Is this Broski channel? Is do you know that? Do you know who? Do you know him? Baroski? Do you know the Baroski channel?
Mm-hmm.
He watches your channel frequently or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a Matt Cardona guy or what?
I would say so. I mean,
I don't know
possibly.
if he's the A between the broski. I don't know if he means broski or he's doing something else. I was wondering that earlier though, because we all know that I mark out for Matt Cardona. I don't care.
Some of that new, some of that cherry fentanyl ready to jam with. That's funny. All right. Oh, damn back problems. Oof. All right. I think I'm out of topics now. Damn.
Yeah, it might be a good time to go. I gotta weatherize my windows. I gotta do some shit around here. I work 6 days a week, man, and I've been getting like doubles throughout the week too. And when I'm off, man, I don't got time for nothing, you know? I got a girl nowadays too. I don't have a girlfriend, but I got like a girl that comes over.
Hey,
So I'm
proper.
a busy dude.
If you got topics, man, hit me up with a topic.
I don't know. That's probably about it. Topic for Dave. Would
What would you choose for a last meal? Yes, bros, but nothing to do with Zack Ryder. Thoughts on King Cobra? Don't know who King Cobra is.
Yeah, I like King Cobra. The guy with the mask is making me go non-homosexual. But if you already did a homosexual thing, there ain't no turning back. So you'll just remain a homo. There's
King
no
Cobra.
take backs on that.
That's too funny.
So
Oh,
Borowski answered me, just Borowski, nothing to do with Zack Ryder. LOL, but he's okay.
yeah, man. I think I'm spent for the night. Uh,
Yeah, this guy, Mr. Whatever, XW, he wants to be my little otter. So yeah, hit me up. He can be my otter.
oh yeah, I do remember that guy. King Cobra, King Cobra.
King Cobra, he was just, I don't know.
Isn't he that like that older, heavier dude?
He might
Like
have looked older, I don't know. He just drank beer and got drunk and passed out and stuff doing live streams.
so he's basically me.
No, it's a whole crazy level.
So he's probably me before me.
uh, uh, you gotta see it for yourself.
So he was the
He was a gothic rock star, yeah. Oh, fucking, there you go.
he wasn't older, heavier. He was a gothic. Can I call you Papa?
Yeah, goddamn, I said the Tourette's guy to you before, but holy shit. If you ever made a King Cobra LGN, that'd be that'd be amazing. That would fucking take the fuck off. I don't know if there's just one guy that's talking about King Cobra right now, but a King Cobra LGN, get that shit around. People lose their minds over that shit.
Thank you. Like I am a like I know it's like second
Man,
nature for me, but like I'm not an English major, but like grammar is very important to me. And this guy with the whole there thing. Thank you, Jesus. That bothered me reading that. Oh, if you are going to if you're going to ridicule somebody, especially two guys who own their own home for that matter, at least spell there correctly. Jesus Christ. That is so freaking frustrating. I mean, I know this guy, that's probably not even his real name. That's probably some spam account. But Jesus Christ, that's just so frustrating to see that.
I don't know, man. This is fun, but I really need to go, man.
Yeah, man, me too, bud. Um, now that I had Man, now I got a bunch of questions in here that I actually just saw. Not spam, just retarded. Yeah, that makes sense.
I know I wrote that dude, but it's fucking funny.
Mm, yeah. um. Yeah. Let's see here. Hey, broski. Thank you, buddy. uh, if you had to fight a werewolf or a goblin, which would you choose? You may choose one non-projectile weapon. Damn. Um, can't go against the werewolf. As much as I love werewolf movies, freaking werewolves freak me the hell out, especially in a one-to-one battle. I don't care how many damn weapons I've got. I can't go against a damn werewolf. That is too damn terrifying. Um, if my baby is locked up in a damn high school with a singular werewolf, she just gonna have to get eaten. Yeah, because I can't go in there to save her.
Hey, have you seen that fucking
That freaks
commercials
me
for
out.
that movie coming out called Devour?
Uh-uh.
Wait till you see that little whatever little preview or whatever. What's that called when they're doing for a movie that's coming out? I don't know. Devour. That looks so amazing though. Wait till you see that.
Is that a werewolf movie or?
It's got like werewolves and vampires and zombies and there's all kinds of stuff going on. I just saw it
Nice.
for the first time last night and it blew my mind on like how many monsters and all the stuff that was happening.
Sweet.
And
Well,
you
man,
gotta have to look up all of these Predator reviews, man. It's sad. If you're a Predator fan, it's a sad thing that's going on, and it just shows how sad this stupid world is.
yeah. Well, guys,
Hey, did you see anything about? Did you ever watch that Jason Voorhees shit that came out this Halloween? It was like a beer commercial, but it was like 17-minute Jason movie.
oh,
It was
damn.
really a Jason movie, but some beer company like sponsored it, and then so there's a bunch of like product placement or some shit going on. I know you don't know nothing about that.
No, I haven't
No,
seen it. I don't think so.
yeah,
No,
that was a thing around Halloween time.
I have seen something like that was like maybe a 2 or 3 minute clip before, but I don't know if that's the same thing that you're talking about. It wasn't no 17 minutes though.
It was
But
like a Netflix mini movie or some bullshit, and then because they're coming out with that TV series whenever it's coming out, Crystal Lake TV series.
yeah, man, that Crystal Lake and even like Welcome to Derry or whatever. I want to watch those shows, but like I gotta wait till like they end. I can't watch them while they're in the process of actually airing.
Uh-huh.
I gotta wait till they actually end so I could actually binge watch the whole thing. I can't. I don't have the patience anymore to sit there and wait week to week to watch them. I'm done with that. That was like childhood waiting week to week type of deal. You know how
All right,
frustrating it
dude.
was.
I
I
gotta
was like,
go
"What?"
for real, man. Butters is gonna shit his pants, and I got things to do.
All right, bud.
All right, man. Tonight was pretty fucking fun, man. I enjoyed myself up in this
Have
bitch.
fun. I'll see you
Right
next
on,
week.
man. Thank you.
Bye, bud.
All right, later.
Talk to you later, man. Bye. All right, everybody. So we were planning for about an hour live stream today, and we went almost an hour and 45 minutes. So, damn, guys. The comment section today was absolutely tearing it up, and I'm probably going to mention it at the beginning of the next live stream, probably on Saturday. But for new commenters, new viewers, uh, my live streams are obviously a lot different than your most basic live streams. I always say this is I don't know, for lack of a better term, a safe space, right? You're free to have open opinions, open comments. Feel free to say what you need to say with respect, right? No racist comments, no hateful or demeaning comments, stuff like that. So be very mindful of the type of stuff that you do say in the live stream. So with that being said, I have never in the past deleted or banned people in the past, but moving forward, I will start doing that. I will start removing comments. I will start banning people in the future because I want to keep the live streams. I want to keep the channel safe for everybody, and it does get to a point where.
Hi.
Can I help you?
I need the pill cubby.
Okay, I'm making a very important topic.
Can you spare 2 seconds?
Yes, I got something very important to say. God dang it, I lost my train of thought. Guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Jesus, I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
You were talking about.
Yes.
deleting
Yes. Yes. Make sure I just got everybody here. Wyatt, I don't know, man. You seem pretty decent. I don't think I saw anything wrong with you, bud. Hey Ross, I might just do that, bud. But Broski. All right.
She's in there.
She just left.
Oh.
Guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. The wife needs me to help pill the cat, so I'm gonna end the stream here, guys, and I will see you guys all on Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern time, and it's gonna be me and Fly DL for that dual live stream. So see you guys then, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.